Thank you, bro. It's an honor. I am happy to be on your show, bro.
I'm also happy that I met you today because I like your convo.
Thank you so much.
What do you make of the recent JubJulorbi House demonstration that was carried out by the youth? Some of the protesters were arrested and all that. What do you make of that?
To begin with, I think it's every single individual's right.
Okay.
To protest about certain conditions that you feel are not so good about your country and the leaders that are supposed to fix. So it was a good initiative. Looking at the age range of guys that joined, okay. I wish I could join, but one or two things took me on.
Okay.
Yeah, and to arrest them. Honestly, I followed a few radio programs that did dig deep into the law aspect of it. I mean, they didn't commit any crime.
Okay.
Because somebody narrated the story of the EC being taken to court. The case is still pending, but she's going on with the same thing. And this is a civil matter.
Yeah.
So if the police went to court to get an injunction and they claimed they weren't served, so they went ahead to do their thing, then they were brutalized in that manner. I mean, 21st century, it's uncalled for, and probably they should come out to, give an unqualified apology to those people being mistreated in that regard.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were told musicians even sent food to some of the guys that were arrested and put behind bars. And some of the musicians too were told it was under pressure before they were able to join the demonstration. Do you think using influential people like the musicians, the popular ones, also made an impact? Has the demonstration made the impact that we wanted it to make?
Yes, to some extent, because some known faces, if they had shown up, because when you look at some artists and the numbers they pull, if they were able to partake in this, though a few of them did, and the impact went a bit afar, but the numbers that would have been drawn to this demonstration would have been far more higher than what we've seen so far. So probably, since they're saying December they are going to be engaging, if we all don't see the changes that we need, probably every influencer should get on board. Yeah, because it's about us, the young ones. You see, those people in a few years they are all gone. We the young ones are the ones going to be left with everything. The debt, whatever it is. So if we don't stand up now and let the right things be done, we are going back to slavery in modern day. Because if you are indebted to a country, they will decide what you can do, what you cannot do.
It's true.
If your debt levels are so high that and so we must stand up now and get certain things done right by our leaders.
Yes. You and I have probably met maybe Rollins.
Definitely.
We've met Kufuor. We've met Atamils. With Mahama, and now we've met this regime.
Yes.
Throughout this period, there have been demonstrations.
Yes.
But there seems to be no impact after the demonstrations. What do you make of that? Is it one of those demonstrations like, okay, it happens and then people goes to sleep and does it?
I will say yes, demonstrations have happened over and over and over.
Yeah.
But the good thing about this one is that the number of young ones that were involved in this. For me, that is what I am looking at, and I want to believe with time, those that are meant to get things done right will do, because we can't keep on doing the same old thing and not getting results. So it is not the same compared to those ones, because the elderly were involved much with those ones, but this one, it's just ordinary people. It's not like nobody apart from the influencers. It's the ordinary man that is out there to display their displeasures with what is going on. And sometimes too, you hear that people say, most of the people that pioneer maybe this demonstration, like the leaders of these groups that go on demonstration, sometimes it's just for political gain.
election is coming, so let me make noise and excuse my language, like attack this government. Maybe election year they call me, give me some few money, and I keep my mouth shut.
I mean, that would be disingenuous because I mean, you want to ride on public sentiment to your fame. I mean, that is it's ungodly.
Okay.
And if anybody is thinking this is what they want to do by riding on such, you know, organized demonstrations to ride to fame, that is ungodly, and nobody should even think of that.
Okay.
But the reason why probably people may think, you know, we all know our current president has been a pioneer of these demonstrations, and he finally became, you know, this face of the party, and then finally he became our president. So people are right to think that way, but I mean, we should get that thing off our mindset. It should be about the people. Okay, if you're demonstrating, take yourself out of whatever gains that you are thinking of getting, but just help a message being propagated for what is meant to be done for the people to be done the right way.
Yes. But as a youth, do you think politicians are taking us for granted?
Oh yes, big time. I mean, 120% for granted.
Okay.
All because you know, I believe there are brainy guys out in this country that can turn around the fortunes of this country, but you know, they will smear you with unnecessary vilifying things that are not dignifying.
Okay.
So if you are the type that just want to be in your corner and, you know, gain your respect based on what is humbling, you won't take yourself out there. Yeah. And one other thing is it's like, you know, politics is supposed to be about service.
Okay.
But this day and age, was it yesterday or so, I heard Nyaho Tamaklo saying about his party people missing it, because it's not longer about service, it's about what you can make out of
politics.
Yes. And it is so wrong, because serve the people. At the end of the day, something definitely will come. But if the focus is all about what you can get out of the people and not giving them the best of service that you can, then you don't even have to go near politics in the first place.
Okay. But I mean, in this day and era, you could see that it's not service to the people.
No,
it's about enriching, which is very bad.
It's so rare, because anybody that comes into politics within 2, 3, 4 years, you see them, I mean, if they are not in a V8 but they are in a Tundra or something, and you wonder, you see the thing. So indirectly, it's about what they can just make out of the thing, not to be of service. Most of times, driving on this road, like, you sometimes see a pothole and you are wondering, like, what is going on? What is just going on? Who is in charge? Who is supposed to make sure things like this are fixed? You know, so that we can just feel like we are in our own country. I mean, you know, this driving thing, you pick lots of ladies to play on, I mean, on places you can't mention. Let me tell you one story that happened last week. I picked one girl from Kaswa Overhead all the way to Saperman.
Wow.
Around 12, because that day I made up my mind I just wanted to do night work.
Wow.
We got there, the guy's house, this girl is knocking, this person is not trying. So it's like over 30 minutes we're there. I'm like, I think she either, I can't remember her name, but she's a Nigerian.
Okay.
She was like, no, I had a chat with the guy and he agreed that I should come. And unfortunately for me, she was like, the guy was going to pay me too.
Oh wow.
So we were there close to 1 hour, the guy is not coming to open. I'm like, look, I can't be here. I only opted to come because I'm working.
Okay.
So she was like, okay, then if that's the case, she cannot go back until the guy pays, so we should go to the police station.
Okay.
That was around 2. By now it was around 2. So I took her to the Amasaman police station.
Okay.
But I told her I was going to make the case that I brought her here and then she couldn't pay.
Okay.
So I'm bringing her, just if the police can help take us to the guy's house. But when we got there, it was like, I mean, this is not something they can take on.
Oh, really?
Yes, so, but they were like, she has to pay me. Okay, and she's claiming she has no money. Bro, 150 cedis. Yeah, over 1 hour trip. And so they opted to take her phone for me. Looking at, I just felt like, I mean, because I was not going to take her back, and she's not going to join me. She's like, she has nothing. Probably that's the only thing she can use to connect with friends.
Okay.
So I just told the policeman that I will take it as a bad debt and just leave the phone with her. Yes, and I left her at the police station. Then I drove off and went away. Then the following day, I was there. Like, for me, I just made up my mind like it was bad debt.
Bad debt. Okay.
She reached out to me that, yeah, this is the girl I dropped. She's somewhere. When she returns, she's going to send me the money. I thought probably she was being good because I didn't take her phone away. 1 week I didn't hear anything. I was like, why? Is it that you came to tease me or what? Because for me, I knew I have forgotten about the case.
Okay.
But you can't come to me and tell me you're paying or you want me to be running after you. I just told her if she feels like what I did is good and she feels like she can pay me, she should go ahead and pay. But if she feels like that is not, then I leave her onto her and her God. And then from there, having almost 2 weeks now, nothing.
But why would she call you back that she want to pay you and then she will ghost you?
It was a text message. Actually, the number I reached out to her on, I blocked it, but she used a different number because it was the app we used. She had my number and then she WhatsApp. We never spoke on phone, just WhatsApp.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I can even try and get her messages.
A message.
Some of them, because sometimes it's like you take as the guy will pay. Many often is always the guy. When you get there, the guys do pay though. But you know, this is just a case that I narrated, because the guy never showed up. Okay. And being me, I'm a gentleman. I can't harass a lady for money. Okay. I mean, in my little way, 150 can do a lot, but I mean, it's nothing. Okay. I prefer to let her be comfortable than, I mean, harass her because of 150. I've done so. Sometimes you take somebody somewhere and it's like my money is not up. Me, I can drive off. Sometimes you go, they'll be like, you wait. Then they come out, I'm like, I'm no longer going, let me pay you. Those things I'll tell you I'm okay, because it's not about you paying. I'm doing work. If you feel like the right thing should be done, fine, but don't keep me waiting unnecessarily. Then you feel like, okay, because you're sympathizing with me. No, I don't do those sympathy things. No, you go sleep with a completely, you can lose your life. Okay. I mean, those that just pick them up by the roadside and go to hotels to do whatever you have no idea what sickness the person is having. Maybe if you're protecting yourself, fine, but you have no idea what sickness the person is having, and you go sleep with such person. And no, it's for me, being a Christian as I am, I feel like, I mean, ladies, no matter what, look, those girls that are on the street selling water and other things, they make money. So if you feel like you want to your dignity intact there, you don't have to sell your body to make ends meet. It's a wrong impression that has been created, and our young girls are just riding on without knowing the repercussions. Yeah, and I wouldn't advise our young girls to
is that a test?
Yes, this is the.
Okay, so guys, can I show it?
Yes, you can.
So guys, this is the test. The lady.
This is the. You see, hello. Hello, good evening. This is Vera. Don't worry. When I get home tomorrow, I will send you your money. I will send your money for you. Okay. Hi. Well, I do felt bad that. Let me go again. Hi. Well, I do felt bad, but then. Again, come to think of going back to a total strangers knocking on someone else's gate at an odd hour. My heart was not at peace, but I had to leave you. if you do, that's fine. I mean, that was
So
regarding
that was what you sent to her?
Yes.
Okay.
That regarding the payment. If you do, that's fine. I know you are not a bad person, neither am I. I was just being rational.
Okay.
And she said it's fine.
Okay.
So I came back after some days. Hey Vera, hope you're good. I thought you said you were going to pay the money, yeah.
Okay.
And she came with a voice message.
note, okay.
I think it was about she's still not home. When she's home,
Okay.
yeah. Then for a long time again, the madam, good morning, how far? I really don't like suspense. If you really don't know, if you know you are not going to let me, if you're not going to do it, let me know.
Okay.
And I said thanks. I added my number, the Momo number. Then she said okay. Some few days, that was on the 15th, I sent this emoji as in like, I'm thinking, what is really going on?
Okay.
Then I came back just this Wednesday. I still don't get it. Were you trying to tease me or what? If you knew you were not going to do it, why come tell me you will when you return home? Besides, how many days now, or you are yet to go home? And the other one was...
And she didn't reply.
She never replied.
Wow.
You see, the blue tick is already on.
I've seen that the blue tick is on, but she never replied.
Yes, that's it.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, but the good thing is some other people too, I mean, you get good people that will just, I mean, tip you off. I picked one woman from Noguchi to Lakeside Estate. Her bill was around 56 and she gave me 100. That day, like, I felt so good. I mean, like, I didn't expect it. Yeah, I really appreciated her for such a kind gesture.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we had a good conversation. She educated me a lot. I think she's a scientist at that place.
Oh.
A lot about viruses, and it was about well, we started with, you know, this COVID thing. People thought the vaccine was to alter our DNA. I believe that as well, but she made me understand that where your DNA or your genome is, nothing can alter it. So whatever was being vaccinated on us, it's only helping your system to store it, so that in case such an attack comes, your immune system only helps to fight it. Okay, so it's just like a memory being created, stored somewhere at the back of your mind with an immune booster. As soon as you are attacked by similar thing of that sort, then your body finds its way to work it out. So she narrated it with how malaria drug works. But it keeps modifying. Those things keep modifying. That's why they were like variant, this variant, that variant, that variant. So until they are able to get something that can just terminate it. Yeah, it keeps modifying itself. So when you apply this thing, then thinking it's the final cure, then it modifies itself.
That's malaria parasite.
Yes.
But you being a very serious Christian, okay, what would you do if... Are you married?
Not yet, but I have a girlfriend.
Okay, but have you been broken-hearted before?
I think I was the one
who broke the present. What did you do?
I just wasn't mature.
Yeah.
And like I told you off scene, like sometimes I'm too disciplinarian. I can be sometimes it's funny, but like I feel like I should just do what it is supposed to be done. So I was the one who really offended
the lady.
Oh
wow. Mostly it's the ladies that we hear that they chop the guys' money, break their heart and run away. I was being
a kid. Honestly, I was fortunate to come into money very early. By 25 I'm already driving my own car. So like I think that kind of what do you call it, ladies like guys with money, so that kind of environment was created, but it was my choice because I have to allow somebody in or not. But at the end of it, that didn't make me learn certain things
In life.
earlier. Okay, so I went through certain experiences which if if I had known today, maybe I wouldn't have gone through that. Yeah.
But what would you do if you married today and somebody that frowns on prostitution, hookah business, and then you marry a woman today after many years of dating her before marriage? Tomorrow she tells you, "Oh babe, I have a confession. I used to be a hookup lady." What would you do? I like my boss's expression.
I can't take it because that would be deception.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, before you agree to marry someone, you try as much as to be honest. Okay, maybe not everything, but probably you can disclose it in a way that wouldn't hurt me and wouldn't make me feel bad as well. But to just hide everything and one day you come to say this, I can't take it, honestly. Yeah, I will be willing to forgive, but I can't take it.
Would you divorce the lady?
Yes, I will. Honestly, I will, because I can't take it.
You can't take
No.
that level of lie.
Yes.
You should have just told me, because we dated
so
for
that
some
I
time.
can psych my mind that okay, I know this person has gone through this, but I'm willing to let go of whatever it is.
Okay.
Yes, me, I don't like defining people. Like I try to look at your strongholds, but for you to hide it from me and for us to marry before you bring it out, that's deception.
That's suicidal.
Yeah, it's suicidal.
But
Yeah.
you believe in sex before marriage? Because I'm told serious Christians sometimes do not.
You know, that thing is a sacred thing, honestly.
Okay.
I don't think we should encourage it before marriage.
Okay.
You see, these are things that our parents practice. And when you look at why they are able to keep their marriages for a long time despite challenges that may come, well, because of these certain things of this sort. So if you engage in it, it's just like, after all, I have had what I wanted, so why would I try to probably, you know, I don't know how to put it, try to, something will ginger me to move on to marriage.
Marry that lady. Okay, so let's say the sex, I've gotten it already, so why should I marry?
Exactly. That is one aspect, not necessarily entirely everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't encourage. You know, there are certain principles, we just have to uphold them no matter what. You see, and knowing that your platform is so big, people listen to you a lot. I mean, we should try to encourage guys to abstain and you know, get into. You don't need to be intimate before knowing somebody. You can, I mean, just what do you call it? Courtship with a person for a while, because it's about how you can become compatible. That is key. How you can become friendly, bro. Like, love is affection. You just have to be a friend to somebody before you can think of love. If you want to say I love this person, I love this person, it's probably what we see on TV. So we just think that is it, the person's appearance. But build friendship first, compatibility, and then you get to see the ins and outs of someone. You know that, okay, this person, this is the shortfalls, these are the strengths. Am I looking for her strengths or her weaknesses? If it's about the strength, then you build on the strength and then ignore any other thing. That is what makes you love someone, but not just probably appearance and
all the sex. You go into the marriage, you've not tested the waters, you've not swum in the pool, and then you go into the waters, the marriage, and you realize that the water is muddy.
Well, it's to some extent. It would be what do you call it? It will be disheartening in a way. But if you are able to find out whatever it is, I mean, this day and age, doctors are everywhere that can help fix whatever problem it is. So as a principle, it should be held in higher esteem.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
For me, I believe in that.
You believe that sex before marriage should be cancelled?
It shouldn't be practiced the young ones. Yes.
So what of those that have already
Oh,
are planning to get married but they've already had sex? What would you tell those people?
It's like you knowing how to take some alcoholic drink. It's always the yearning for it is always there. If you can't discipline yourself.
Yeah.
So, but the word will have to come with discipline. Okay. Yeah, because already you are in it. But if you are willing to discipline yourself and just push through the aisle and then get your blessings, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
it means that you, a lady that is into prostitution, hookup, you will never marry such a lady. I mean, that is your belief.
Not necessarily. The point is, if you tell me and I am able to process and see the good side of you more than the bad side of you, delving into or meddling into those things. If I am able to, draw the curtain and I know that your good outweighs your bad, I don't mind. But I'm only saying that for you to hide it and tell me after, nah, that one I can't take. Yeah, I can forgive you, but I can't settle with you.
Let's summarize with business.
Yeah.
You said you started driving. You owned your own car at the age of 25.
Yeah.
That was when some of us were dreaming on when we would buy a car. What did you do to?
Honestly, it was just but that was somewhere 2012, 2013.
Okay.
By then I just came out of uni. Okay, and this Diamond Holiday thing came. I don't know, you must have heard of it.
Which one?
Diamond Holiday. It was this referral thing guys still used to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like this one, you register. It used to be 700 cities back then, and you get downlines. Then it's like you are able to pool resources together. Then when you reach a particular stage, you are being paid. Okay. So like we came together. I mean, let me just say, you must have heard of Martin Daly, right? DKM.
Okay. Yeah, DKM. That's exactly. I've forgotten the region.
Exactly.
Brongahafu. Yeah. You were a victim?
No, I was one of the workers.
Oh, you were a worker of DKM?
Yes.
Walk us through the whole DKM thing.
Yeah, so that's it. But honestly, it was helping people. Okay. You see, one thing I always say is, if you walk into any traditional bank today and demand for, withdrawal, like 100 people are to go, there's no way that bank can sustain their because the moment somebody hears that, oh, it's like this bank, something is happening, and then though it wasn't under the traditional practices of what banks should do and the interest that is accrued on savings and other things. BOG came in, was trying to streamline things, but I think what happened was because people were now withdrawing from the traditional banks to come put the money in, it was affecting them big time. Yeah, so that was how come the company collapsed. Oh. Honestly, the guy Martin had, maybe I'm saying it for the first time, he's a visionary guy, honestly. You see, there's one thing I came to learn. There can't be success without a crime. Oh, really? There can't be success without a crime. But if you put the process of this success back into society and make sure society becomes a better place, okay, I think it's justifiable. Oh, okay. Because the system is such that it's more like strands here and there. Okay, it's pulling from you wherever. So for you to break and then be able to, I mean, they won't say it, but truth be told, business guys, most of them go into dubious means. Okay, it's a fact. It's a fact. Facts are facts. Okay. Maybe somebody might say, "What's your proof?" But certain things cannot be proven. But that's the reality. Okay. So that was how I started
With the DKM.
Yeah,
Okay.
and until the problems came. So I went into my own transport business, Charlie.
Oh wow.
Guys didn't help me. Yeah, I thought I involved family and friends thinking they could help me grow. Fat John Travel and Tours, it was something I was running in 2016.
Fat Tom.
Fat John.
Fat John.
Yes.
But you are not fat.
Yeah. So like it was a nickname, Fat Joe, and so I
okay.
just decided to, because I'm Jonathan, I decided to
Do Fat
make it,
John.
yeah, Fat John,
Okay.
and that is what transpired. But guys didn't help me.
Wow.
It was you know, transport business it was a dream. I honestly wanted to go into it, and because I have this mindset, like the way transport system runs in Accra here, I was thinking like I just needed to start it and probably look into what can be done to better the transport system within, I mean, town riding and other things.
Okay.
Maybe the vision was to make sure, you know, we get this sky train thing that they were talking about. I mean,
Okay.
train working. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but it didn't really go
Yeah.
well as I said.
Mhm.
Guys didn't. For 3 years, the business went down.
What happened? What did they do to collapse it?
You see, like I trusted, like I said, I trusted people with money and accountability. I didn't see the need that much. Sometimes they will come with sales, it's not up. It's like sometimes it's like, okay, I have a problem like this. And the manager himself who was taking care, because by then I was still not stable. I was still roaming around trying to do one or two things.
Okay.
Yeah. He funny enough, he went to build his own house.
With your money?
Yeah, with my money. Yeah, and he's okay and I'm still renting. That's how cruel the world can be. Though he's a relative in a way, so I just had to push it under the carpet.
Okay.
Like I'm the type, I can lose $1 million and I'm not bothered. Okay, because
Wow.
I believe it's your mind that creates
The money.
So if somebody thinks you can stifle it out of me and it will pinch me, that's why I have driven Prado before, but yeah, I have to still make life work for me.
Wow. Then
Yeah.
you're a big man.
Well, in context,
Because if you've driven Prado
yeah.
as your own private car, right?
yes, and
And then now you're driving Vitz.
I'm driving bits, bro, just to put no confusion.
No confusion in your mouth.
Yeah.
And it was because you trusted family.
Oh yes,
Okay.
I trusted people. So these days,
Mhm.
yeah, in as much as it's for learning purposes. You know, you don't have to trust human being 100%. Okay,
Okay.
just put in 50 or 60, and then know that, especially when it comes with money, people can do anything. All these things I never knew. When the house was being built and all of that, I never knew until his direct brother told me that, do you know that this guy is building here? So when he got to know that then he came now. By then he was working with ECG as you know, those guys that works at the deal with meter fixing.
Okay.
He was one of those guys.
Okay. Before you were employed there.
Yes. So
Wow.
that's what happened,
Wow.
and that's a short story. Well, we don't give up in life. Hope you can never let go of hope until your last breath is drawn out of you.
Wow.
Yeah.
But when DKM collapsed, I mean, there were a lot of people that I was told people committed suicide and stuff like that.
Yeah. Even a colleague of mine equally did. He felt like he did that. Like he felt he couldn't survive it any longer, so he just
Killed himself.
Yeah.
How many years now?
Oh, it's almost since 2015.
15.
Yeah. So 7-8 years, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, then DKM really caused the problem.
Like I said earlier on, it wasn't about him per se, because you see, like, in as much as people tagged it was a Ponzi scheme. Okay, maybe if proper regulations were given to the operations, and then with time, maybe it could be streamlined to withstand whatever pressure was coming. Okay, but if you just get up and say stop, pay all people, then come back and then we can regulate you, it can't happen.
It can't happen.
It can't happen. Right,
Yeah.
bro. I mean, first of all,
Okay.
God bless your hustle. Okay,
Thank you very much.
To educate people through people's experiences, it's a calling. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, keep it up and don't show your face. It's about the impact, bro. Don't mind yourself. And yeah, like we said earlier on, you see, we have to stick to certain principles, and we can make, just like you're doing, this few words can change someone's mindset about probably one or two, and for the better.
Okay.
And so we keep on helping each other. It's not just all about money. If you're fixated with money, yes, you get the money, but probably it won't last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. God bless my boss. On Instagram, Ride and Chat, or TikTok, Ride and Chat, Twitter, Ride and Chat, YouTube, please let's have conversation in the comment section. Like you said, life is a hustle, it's a challenge. You don't have to give up when you lose things in life. It is bye-bye for myself and my boss. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Guys, subscribe, eh?
Okay, thank you.